Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to these. These are going to be some more Raw thoughts. I'm sure some of you are panicking today. God, Mark hasn't done his Raw review. What's happened? Fact of the matter is, my shitty internet has a download cap on it, and I'm very close to hitting that this month, and I really don't want to go over and have to pay some ridiculous charges. I get free internet all night after midnight, so that's why this video has been uploaded now. That's as simple as it is. Don't worry, I'm still going to keep doing them until I physically cannot stand to do them anymore. So, let's get on with it, shall we? So, John Cena comes out first. Obviously, who else would open the show? Not giving a flying fuck that he lost to The Shield the night before. No. Come on. Stay still. There we go. Yes, he starts talking about Elimination Chamber and what happened, and now that we know a couple of the title matches, he's interrupted by CM Punk. He's goaded into having a match. Well, he wants the match tonight with CM Punk, with the number one contendership on the line. It's one of those things that surely, in the real world, that the babyface here would just go, "Fuck off! If you want to fight me, I'll fight you after Mania." No. Maybe that's just logical thinking. Anyway, yeah, they're going to have a match. They want to do it tonight, but Punk says he'll do it next week. The winner faces The Rock at WrestleMania. Happy days. In the back, Sheamus and Ryback argue about losing to The Shield, and then Jericho gets vexed about it, and we have a match. Well, he says he wants a match, and then during the commercial break, Vicky Guerrero says on the WWE app they've got the match. Those three versus The Shield later on. So then Mark Henry squashes Sin Cara in a short match after a World's Strongest Slam. He goes to hit a second one, but guess who makes the save? Go on, guess. Yeah, Great Khali makes the save. That's lovely. And two things. Firstly, is that Mark Henry mocks Great Khali's dancing. And secondly, WWE, if you book Khali versus Henry at WrestleMania, yeah, I'm not going to be very impressed. I don't think you will either, will you, folks? So then The Miz defeated Antonio Cesaro in alright non-title, no disqualification match. More of the same than the night before. Cesaro working over the arm of The Miz. Miz getting his break and working over the knees and getting the win with that awful looking figure four leg lock that he does. It was alright. It was okay. The highlight of this match for me was Cole, in the corner, Cesaro shouts out, "That's what you get, that's payback." Cole says, I think he was talking one of those five, he says, he's talking in one of those five languages he knows there. I think that was German. And King, for once, is my hero, as he just goes, "Really?" King says exactly what he's just said. And Cole says, "How did you understand that? Jesus Christ, just give up. Just give up." Jack Swagger and Zed Coulter got a promo about immigration, which is nice. And they said they're going to do a State of the Union address later on tonight. Kane and Daniel Bryan argue a bit in the back before Kane says he doesn't like snakes. And as he says it, Randy Orton's behind him. And Orton says that Kane's gone from being paired to being Barney the dinosaur. That's lovely. So basically, Kane and Daniel Bryan were saying that they're not going to interfere in each other's matches tonight. Nice and simple. Can they keep their hold to their ends of the bargain? Or is the Daniel Bryan-Kane breakup that is inevitably coming in time for WrestleMania starting tonight, Also, Vicky Guerrero tells Paul Heyman that she's got news that will change his life, but she's not going to tell him here. Oh no, she's going to tell him in the ring. Yay. Alberto Del Rio then beat Dolph Ziggler by submission. An okay but a bit too short match for my liking. After the match, Big E attacked Del Rio, and we all marked out like bandits, didn't we? Because we thought, yes, he's actually going to cash in the briefcase. Do it now. But then Ricardo hilariously ran off with the briefcase. AJ managed to chase him to get the briefcase, came down. Looks like he's going to cash in. Enziguri by Del Rio. This is one of those things that I just don't get, right? Because it's another one like the John Cena thing. Does anyone else think this one, that let him cash it in, right? Then hit him with Enziguri and pin him, and then his title shot's gone, and you don't have to worry about him again? Or is that, no, it's just me, isn't it? Another Raw, another Dolph Ziggler loss. That's what he does. Then Wade Barrett came out and shows a trailer for a new film that he appears in, for all of 5 seconds on the trailer. I actually have to confess that I watched it and going, yeah, but he's not in that film. And then Sheamus appeared on the Tron and started running him down, and then told them that they run out of time. They had run out of time and they had to end the segment. And so this was utterly pointless. I just do not know why they did this. This film will bomb. All WWE films bomb. That's what they do. And then we get Cole's playing with the WWE Power Slammers toys. You've seen these shit? Fuck, they look terrible. Wind them up, put them together, you go, and then run out of gas, and you're like, oh, that cost me a lot of money. Brodus K, Tentai, and Naomi defeated Primo, Epico, and Rosa Mendes. I mean, double splash gets the win, and there's a nice Rana by Naomi, and that's the only good moment, isn't it? And then in their State of the Union address, I don't know what that means, by the way. Is that something that you Americans do? I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Coulter and Swagger run down the union, saying it's pathetic, and they blame all the immigrants. And I don't know how to feel about this one. For me, it's a cheap heat thing, but it's different from the all-American thing, I suppose. And by the gods, Swagger's being pushed to the moon. So when I do my Mania predictions vid, if I did it right now, it'd be Swagger's winning the belt for sure. Which, if you told me 3 weeks ago, Swagger's going to be not only in one of the main events, he'll be there pretty well, but in one of the main events at WrestleMania, and he's probably going to win the title, I would have laughed my ass off at you. I don't know. I mean, over here we have the BMP, don't we, here in England, and I fucking despise them. And they come out and they blame all of England's problems on immigrants, on immigration. So, that's what they want, I suppose. It's cheap heat. I don't know. Anyway, Daniel Bryan came out, had a decent match with Swagger, lost to the Patriot Lock in the end. Kane didn't interfere. There's something to be pointed out. Then Vicky comes out to make her life-changing announcement to Heyman, and she comes out and makes Brad Maddox her new assistant, and that's nice, I suppose. But then, as Paul Heyman's going to leave, Vince McMahon appears on the Titantron complete with his crutches and says that Paul had said last week, and this is true, that he will do anything to get the stipulations, the no disqualification, the no count out on The Rock versus Punk match at Elimination Chamber. This we know. So Vince is basically like, I could fire you now if I wanted to, because you said you'd do anything. But no, I'm not going to fire you. Next week, me and you, we're going to have a fight. You're like, oh, okay, fair enough. That's nice. Now, hopefully, this is setting up. This is the setup. This is the catalyst next time out for Triple H and Lesnar's build to start. Surely, that's what I'm thinking. So it served its purpose, if that's the case. And then the Shield defeating Sheamus, Ryback, and Jericho in a quite an enjoyable match, to be honest. This should have been the main event, in my opinion, but that's just Steve. Again, everyone played their parts well, like they did at the Elimination Chamber match. Ambrose is going to be a megastar one day, I'm absolutely certain. His selling is phenomenally brilliant. And, Rollins here, springboard knee to Jericho, and then Ambrose got the pin. Got to wonder if there's a Ryback heel turn coming in. Anyone else think that from this sort of thing? I don't know. Damien Sandow then came out, and he was meant to be facing Kofi Kingston, but he cut a short promo and then just started battering Kingston before the bell had even gone, and battered him until R-Truth made the save. R-Truth. Didn't realise he'd gone. Anyone else feel that? Yeah, maybe it's just because I wasn't. How long has he been out for? Someone tell me that. Tell me how long Kofi's been out. Not Kofi. R-Truth has been out for, and what happened to him? Because I honestly, at this, I've got my computer. I could check, but I honestly can't remember. What else? And then some people from the G.I. Joe film talk, which is lovely, and I still don't give a flying fuck about Fandango. It bothers me that I've just said it like that, to be honest. I don't give a fuck about Fandango one bit. Who is this guy? He's a guy with an alright body who dances, by the looks of things. That's made I see, I have deja vu here. I said this last week, didn't I? Is he face? Is he heel? Do I care? No. Not in the slightest. Randy Orton defeated Kane in our main event after Daniel Bryan came out and distracted Kane, leading to an RKO. Now, this is an interesting one here because I can't decide who I want to turn heel on the other. You'd think after the Orton comment from earlier on, he said it, he said, I used to be scared of you, but now you just remind me of Barney, essentially, didn't he? That's the type of words that would make Kane snap and turn. I'm a monster. We're going to get that. We are going to get that soon. Everyone knows how I feel about Kane and that he's always been an alright guy. It's just that his character is just in a constant circle. Turn him babyface until it gets stale, and then turn him into a monster who goes on a rampage until it gets boring. So he gradually goes down the mid-card, turns face, goes back up the card, turns stale again, becomes a monster. That's what... Go and look at Kane. The whole of his career is just that, with, alterations in the gimmick over and over again. It's just, that's what it is. But yeah, I think Kane will be the one who turns heel. And finally, The Rock came out to a marching band, which is weird, unveils the new title belt. I put on Facebook, I got sent a photo of it last night, and I put on Facebook, the whole of the YWC, because you're all idiots, are going to moan to fuck about this one, because you've been moaning about the spinner belt for the best part of 5 years, haven't you? The spinner belt's been around for 8. And you know that, myself included, I'm not going to sit and say I don't do this, I've been saying for a good couple of years now they need to get rid of the spinner belt because it's fucking awful. At this moment in time, I'm completely and utterly undecided about that belt. As someone who owns, three WWE Championship belts, I should have brought one out, shouldn't I, to show it off, but I mean, as someone who's got a Winged Eagle Attitude Era and the Undisputed Championship belt, I know what a good championship belt looks like, and that centre plate doesn't look good, is what I'm going to say. It's just a big WWE logo. And I like the world, I like having the globe, and I like those three belts. I must like, because I bought them, I paid a lot of money for them, so that's what I want to see in a championship belt, and that isn't it. But it's better than the spinner belt, so I can't say that, me. And then he starts talking about WrestleMania, who will he face? This brings John Cena out, quite a decent pop for him as well, but he gets taken, we've got to say, when Rock unveiled the championship belt, he told some guy to send the old title belt to the Hall of Fame. Punk comes out with the spinner belt, he went and retrieved it from the Hall of Fame, obviously. Clocked Cena with it, and that's how he ended the show, with Punk pointing at the Rocks, and he won that one. And that was the show. In the ring, this was alright. Only one of the segments was particularly shit, but there was nothing memorable about this show. What my thinking is this, is that they've got 6 weeks to promote WrestleMania now. I suppose it makes sense to start slow and work your way, build up the pace as you get closer towards the show. It's still a long way away, So this to me was it's just an alright Raw. It wasn't particularly bad, it's just it wasn't particularly good. It was a very average show. What did you think of this episode of Raw, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comments below. I read them all, promise you I do. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button for the heel a bit of destiny. My next vid will be a WWE No Way Out 2003 thoughts vid. That'll be up on Thursday evening. I hope you've enjoyed this vid. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Take it easy, guys.